us a little bit about you and tell us about what Skill Scout does.
Yeah, well, as a founder and a steward of this business, I feel our stories in some ways are one and the same. So my co-founder Abby and I founded what is now a creative studio, really committed to transforming ideas into action-inspiring visual experiences. And what that means in this space is what are we doing to create content, to touch the hearts of employees and candidates, to inspire them to act. So we proudly built this business on the shoulders of recruiters and HR. Uh, 11 years ago, when honestly I was still on stages trying to show recruiters why video and why media is the literacy of the 21st century, and the fact that if we're going to YouTube to learn how to braid our hair and get tours of the White House, we're going to YouTube to learn about jobs. So this certainly is a conversation that we've been having for many years. Um, and what's interesting now in this space is, look, everyone can do video, right? We've been given these tools, we've been given these technologies, and the question now is, what are we doing to tell stories to get people to really feel something? Because
Ooh.
inevitably, we are emotional buyers, not logical ones. And so this adventure has taken us to work with all kinds of companies, large and small, from your 50-person manufacturing job shops, which is how we started. So I know my CNC machinists, my tool and die makers, my iron cast workers, my steel guys real well. And then have had the blessing to work with Nike and American Airlines and McDonald's and Wendy's and Lowe's and AutoZone and all kinds of Fortune 500 companies. Because who would have thought, it doesn't matter what industries we're in or what size companies we're in, jobs mean something to people. And so it's been interesting to see this wave for us as we recognize the value of investing in quality storytelling to
Quality storytelling. And you
and
know what? I believe sometimes I can show you better than I can tell you. So, you all, let's cue a video and let's show everybody a little bit about the work that Elena does.
We've all been there. The first day, the last paycheck, the interview that didn't call back, the one that changed everything. A job isn't just a job. It's survival. It's pride. It's a second chance. It's the thing that says, you belong here. But too often, hiring feels cold, generic, like just another number in a system. That's why we tell stories, real ones. The ones that make you feel something. Because work isn't just a paycheck. It's identity. It's dignity. It's the thing that shapes our lives. So when we tell your story, we make sure it means something.
I absolutely love that, because I believe we change the world one story, one conversation, one action at a time. Your stories are going to lead to conversations and actions that will change the world. And here's what I'd love to ask you, right? You did a post announcing that this manifesto, basically your commitment of how you do work, and you described your work as survival, pride, dignity, and connection. And I'd like to know, share with us what in your experience makes a narrative undeniable when you represent a brand.
Repeat that question again so I can really feel it and hear it again.
Yeah, like when you think about your commitment and your approach to telling stories, how do you make that narrative undeniable, right? How do you shift a company's narrative to just a brand to something that's undeniable that makes us feel?
So there's two things. I think there's both a personal story to this, but also let's really just inevitably talk about what jobs really are. Jobs are a high purchase consideration.